Hello students, welcome to RG Studio. My name is Rahul, I am a teacher. In this video I am going to give information regarding very important multiple choice questions for entrance exam of MPH, that is Master of Public Health. This video is very useful for various university and institutes Master of Public Health, that is MPH entrance exam like AIIMS Raipur, AIIMS Rishikesh, AIIMS Jodhpur, AIIMS Bhubaneswar, Common University Entrance Test, CUET PG, PGI MER Chandigarh, TISS Mumbai, JIPMER Pondicherry, IIPH, NIMHANS Bangalore, JNU, Hyderabad University, Lucknow University, Pune University, Rajiv Gandhi Health University, ICMR, and for all other university and institutes which conducts Master of Public Health entrance exam, and students who are preparing for various universities and institutes Master of Public Health and other competitive exams. And for this, if they want online or offline coaching and want important questions PDF note, they can WhatsApp on 9411513974. And for the preparation of competitive exam, there is a WhatsApp group which link you will get in description box. So here first question is regarding international classification of disease, untrue is. Regarding international classification of disease, untrue is option A revised every 10 years, option B 10th revision has 15 major chapters, option C is base for use in other health fields, option D coding system in 10th revision is alphanumeric. Correct answer is 10th revision has 15 major chapters. So regarding international classification of disease, untrue is 10th revision has 15 major chapters. This statement is untrue. And option A, C and D, that is revised every 10 years, is base for use in other health fields. Coding system in 10th revision is alphanumerical. These all are correct regarding international classification of disease. Next question is iceberg phenomenon differentiates option A apparent and inapparent, option B symptomatic and asymptomatic, option C cases and carriers, option D diagnosed and undiagnosed. Correct answer is option A apparent and inapparent. Iceberg phenomenon differentiates between apparent and inapparent. Its explanation is iceberg phenomenon of disease is also sometimes known as biological spectrum of the disease. Clinical fallacy, the iceberg phenomenon thoughts attempts to assess the burden of disease and the need for services, as well as the selection of representative cases for study. This leads to what has been called the clinical fallacy, in which an inaccurate view of the nature and causes of a disease results from studying the minority of cases of the disease that are seen in clinical treatment. Next question is seasonal trend is due to option A vector variation, option B environmental factors, option C change in herd immunity, option D all of the above. Correct answer is option D, that is all of the above. Seasonal trend is due to, all the options are true, that is vector variation, environmental factors, change in herd immunity. These all options are true regarding seasonal trend. Next question is interspecies competition is the competition among option A species, option B individuals of a population, option C individuals of a community, option D populations and their regulatory factors. Correct answer is option B, that is individuals of a population. Interspecies competition is the competition among individuals of a population. Its explanation is interspecies intraspecific competition between individuals of a same species. Interspecific competition between individuals of two different species. Next question is all of the statement about quarantine are true except option A it is synonymous with isolation, option B absolute quarantine is restriction during the incubation period, option C exclusion of children from schools is an example of modified quarantine. Option D, quarantine should not be longer than the longest incubation period. Correct answer is option A, that is, it is synonymous with isolation. So all of the statement about quarantine are true except it is synonymous with isolation. This statement is not true about quarantine. And option B, C and D, that is, absolute quarantine is restriction during the incubation period. Exclusion of children from schools is an example of modified quarantine. Quarantine should not be longer than the longest incubation period. These all statements are true about quarantine. Next question is, which of the following is characteristics of a single exposure common vehicle outbreak? Option A, frequent secondary cases. Option B, severity increases with increasing age. Option C, explosive. Option D, cases occur continuously beyond the longest incubation period. Correct answer is option C, that is explosive. So question is, which of the following is characteristics of a single exposure common vehicle outbreak? Correct answer is explosive. Its explanation is, single exposure common vehicle outbreak, also known as point source epidemic, where exposure to disease agent is brief and essentially simultaneous. Epidemic curve rises and falls rapidly with no secondary waves. Explosive clustering of cases within a narrow interval of time. All cases develop within one incubation period of disease. Next question is, global eradication of smallpox was done on? Option A, 26 October 1977. Option B, 8 May 1980. Option C, 17th March 1980. Option D, 17th April 1977. Correct answer is 8 May 1980. Global eradication of smallpox was done on. Correct answer is 8 May 1980. Its explanation is, last indigenous case of smallpox in India, 7th May 1975. Last importation case of smallpox in India, 24th May 1975. India declared smallpox free, 23rd April 1977. Last case of smallpox globally, 26 October 1977. Somalia, actual last case of smallpox, laboratory accident 1978. Global eradication of smallpox, 8 May 1980. So global eradication of smallpox was done on 8 May 1980. Next question is, direct standardization is used to compare mortality data of two countries. This is done because of difference in option A, causes of deaths. Option B, numerators. Option C, denominators. Option D, age distribution. Correct answer is option D, that is age distribution. Direct standardization is used to compare mortality data of two countries. This is done because of difference in. Correct answer is age distribution. Next question is, true about single exposure point source epidemic is? Option A, occurs in more than one incubation period. Option B, occurs in one incubation period. Option C, the exposure is continuous. Option D, epidemic curve falls very slowly. Correct answer is occurs in one incubation period. True about single exposure point source epidemic is? Correct answer is occurs in one incubation period. Next question is, long-term fluctuation is seen with? Option A, cyclic trends. Option B, epidemics. Option C, secular trends. Option D, seasonal trends. Correct answer is option C, that is secular trends. Long-term fluctuation is seen with? Correct answer is secular trends. Next question is, true about continuous common source epidemics? Option A, high secondary attack rate. Option B, duration more than one incubation period. Option C, rapid rise and fall of epidemic curve. Option D, brief and simultaneous exposure. Correct answer is option B, that is duration more than one incubation period. True about continuous common source epidemics. Correct answer is duration more than one incubation period. Next question is cyclic trend is option A, variations in herd immunity. Option B, environmental. Option C, nutritional. Option D, short term. Correct answer is option A, that is variations in herd immunity. Cyclic trend is, correct answer is variations in herd immunity. Next question is, an epidemic of hepatitis A is an example of option A, common source single exposure epidemic. Option B, common source continuous exposure epidemic. Option C, propagated epidemic. Option D, slow epidemic. Correct answer is option C, that is propagated epidemic. An epidemic of hepatitis A is an example of, correct answer is propagated epidemic. Next question is, there has been a gradual increase in number of cases of non-communicable disease as compared to previous years. This trend is called as option A, secular. Option B, cyclical. Option C, seasonal. Option D, periodical. Correct answer is secular. There has been a gradual increase in number of cases of non-communicable diseases as compared to previous years. This trend is called as, correct answer is secular. Its explanation is changes in occurrence of a disease, progressive, increase or decrease over a long period of time, generally several years or decades, is the consistent tendency to change in a particular direction or a definite movement in one direction. Next question is, observation under nursing care of more than 24 hours in a hospital is defined as option A, inpatient. Option B, outpatient. Option C, observation status patient. Option D, urgent care patient. Correct answer is option A, that is inpatient. Observation under nursing care for more than 24 hours in a hospital is defined as, correct answer is inpatient. Its explanation is, inpatient if duration of observation care of patient is expected to be 24 hours or more. Outpatient, patient receiving care in hospitals, clinic or emergency or same day surgery center where patient is released within 23 hours. Observation status patient. Active treatment is required to determine if patient requires hospitalization or discharge the same day. Urgent care patient, patient who requires stabilization due to emergency situation. Next question is, personal services rendered by doctors to patients in hospital, nursing home and at home is option A, health care. Option B, medical care. Option C, domiciliary care. Option D, nursing care. Correct answer is option C, that is domiciliary care. Personal services rendered by doctors to patients in hospital, nursing home and at home is, correct answer is domiciliary care. Its explanation is, domiciliary care, personal services rendered by doctors to patient in hospital, nursing home and at home. Next question is, surveillance is option A, scrutiny of factors. Option B, treatment of contacts. Option C, prevention of disease. Option D, chemoprophylaxis of disease. Correct answer is option A, that is scrutiny of factors. Surveillance is, correct answer is scrutiny of factors. Next question is, true morbidity is measured by option A, active surveillance. Option B, passive surveillance. Option C, sentinel surveillance. Option D, continuous surveillance. Correct answer is sentinel surveillance. True morbidity is measured by Correct answer is sentinel surveillance. Next question is tip of iceberg phenomenon is mostly appropriately represented by option A malaria, option B measles, option C PEM, option D rabies. Correct answer is PEM. Tip of iceberg phenomenon is mostly appropriately represented by. Correct answer is PEM. Next question is quarantine is separation of healthy individual. Option A for longest incubation period of disease. Option B for shortest incubation period of disease. Option C for twice the incubation period of disease. Option D for period of generation time. Correct answer is option A, that is for longest incubation period of disease. Quarantine is separation of healthy individual. Correct answer is for longest incubation period of disease. Next question is part 1 of the death certificate deals with option A immediate cause and the direct underlying cause which started the whole trend of events leading to death. Option B any significant associated disease that contributed to the death but did not directly lead to it. Option C approximate interval between onset and cause of death. Option D the mode of death. Correct answer is option A, that is immediate cause and the direct underlying cause which started the whole trend of events leading to death. So part 1 of the death certificate deals with. Correct answer is immediate cause and the direct underlying cause which started the whole trend of events leading to death. Its explanation is immediate cause and the direct underlying cause which started the whole trend of events leading to death. So this is known as part 1 of the death certificate. Next question is carriers are not found in option A typhoid, option B diphtheria, option C whooping cough, option D hepatitis B. Correct answer is option C, that is whooping cough. Carriers are not found in whooping cough. So in this video important multiple choice questions has been given for the preparation of entrance exam of MPH, that is Master of Public Health. This video is very useful for various university and institutes Master of Public Health, that is MPH entrance exam like AIIMS Rishikesh, AIIMS Raipur, AIIMS Jodhpur, AIIMS Bhubaneswar, Common University Entrance Test, CUET PG, PGIMER Chandigarh, TISS Mumbai, JIPMER Pondicherry, IIPH, NIMHANS Bangalore, JNU, Hyderabad University, Lucknow University, Pune University, Rajiv Gandhi Health University, ICMR, and for all other university and institutes which conducts Master of Public Health, that is MPH entrance exam, and students who are preparing for various university and institutes MPH entrance exam, and for this if they want online or offline coaching and want important question PDF notes, they can WhatsApp on 9411513974. And for the preparation of competitive exam there is a WhatsApp group which link you will get in description box. Kindly subscribe to the channel so that you can get the information for important videos and get the information for various admissions and jobs. Thanks for watching this video.